Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Nyx Marikuma, and I'm the owner of Marikuma Healing, where we heal our mind, body, soul, and heart. We talk about trauma and abuse, we talk about toxic relationships and situations and people. We also discuss about mental, emotional, and physical disabilities, how to navigate those waters. We do witchy bids, we talk about chakras and energies and manifestations and things of that nature. We also do card readings where I read playing cards. I set up tarot and oracle deck because playing cards is what I have on hand. I read personality through your palms, okay? And I also offer counseling and advice. Now, we do have TED Talks. I am a host and creator of two, Dark Minds and Butterflies and Verar. So, Dark Minds and Butterflies is any and all topics of life, up, down, all around, philosophies, ideas, you know, the whole shebang. And for Verar, we talk about emotions, situations, and things through art, poetry, music, and good old fashioned communication. All right. Now, that being said, this is part two of Sagittarius Monthly May reading. Okay. So, we talked about in part one what you guys are bringing in, what's the theme for 2026 May for my Saggy babies, as well as what you guys are pursuing. Okay. I have a fucking reason my glasses want to get fucked up. Today, we are going to be talking about what you're pursuing, your major accomplishments, and much, much more. Okay? Once I get these glasses in order. Yes. Okay. Now, what you guys are pursuing for the month of May, my Saggy babies, whether you were born on the zodiac sign, whether you have it in your birth charts, or maybe you just have that fiery Sagittarius spirit, right? Achieving goals and rest from action. Now, this card is all about like retiring, okay? Being able to make money, be comfortable, and have money coming in. A lot of times you guys will hear me go on a rant about like killing ourselves in the name of the dollar. Because if you guys work those dead man shifts, right? And especially how the economy is right now, we are working like three, four, five, six jobs just to make it and survive. And we have side hustles, and our hustles have hustles, and so forth and so on, right? We kill ourselves for the name of the dollar. We go over there and we work all these hours to make money, to pay for bills. Like, here's the thing, when I was working those dead man shifts, right? I am working all day, every day, tirelessly, endlessly for months on end. Okay, when I say 24/7, 365, I mean all day, every day. I have four or five different houses to go to. I have night shifts, morning shifts, afternoon shifts. I have a little break to run in errands, and then I have to go right back to work. And I'm making all this money, right? I'm making all the money, but I'm making money to pay for bills that I don't see. I don't see my house. I am spending a majority of my fucking money on transportation because your girl doesn't drive, right? My eyes forbid it. My eyes are like, I don't know if that's a road or a building or a bridge, but we're just gonna go Grand Theft Auto driving. We're just gonna drive like maniacs, and we're gonna make peace with our gods and goddesses, and it'll be fine, right? Don't worry about it. Right? Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. And the thing is that when gas prices go up, so does transportation. Because again, you're in charge of your car and you're in charge of your maintenance when you're doing Uber and Lyft and all that. So, like, not only am I paying to go like 45 minutes to work or 30 minutes, depending on which house I'm in, right? I'm also doing all this other stuff, and I'm just like, there's not enough money for me to make it. And mind you, I'm living on my fucking own at the time. Okay, I'm on my own. I've been living with myself for like a few months because the other times that I did it was like with a roommate, and that was fucktastic. Um, I made a promise to myself after that, never. I am not made for roommates. Okay, I'm just never again. It was horrible. It was horrible for them and it was horrible for me. But like I was saying, right? Just everything's so expensive, money doesn't last. And sometimes you have to choose between your light and your water. Or like, maybe I don't need to do it today because I just don't have the means because I have to put this aside for what? Yeah, living in this world should not be this hard. Living in a world should not be this hard, and you should not be struggling to get money to fall in place to be able to make it on your own. But this is how the system is designed, is to keep everybody down, keep you struggling, and living as many of us can from paycheck to paycheck, from one moment to another moment, just constantly on the mode of survival. So when you're trying to get a retirement, right, and you're trying to set it up, you're trying to make sure that you have enough money squared away, all right, saved up to where you can live your life comfortably and still have money coming in. Okay. I can work this, I'm getting paid, and I'm adding money onto my savings, and I'm not going over there killing myself for the name of what. Okay. Now, what your major accomplishment is, Sagittarius, is new relationships. Okay? Because again, new friendship and romance is what your major accomplishment is. So, new connections, new relations. I understand where that's coming from. Okay? So, because like I can see that if you're going to go over there with deep attraction, okay? What's going to help you with your deep attraction while making these new connections, new ideas? Okay? What is encouragement during fruits of your labor? So, for your new connections and things, we're doing things that make you happy. We're coming up with new ideas to go after things that you're interested in. And it's going to be something that you can enjoy the hard work. Like all this hard work and effort that you're putting into, right? Is finally paying off and we're finally enjoying the fruits of our labor. And let's get into how you're overcoming the retirement, right? How you're overcoming and gaining the ability to like have money on the side and not kill yourself in the name of it. Because I'm also curious about that. What is the cause of the Four of Clovers? Why is Sagittarius overcoming goals and achieving them? Like rest from actions and things. What's the cause? Unreliability, which is where you're finding your support. Okay, so impulsiveness, unreliability, and taking risks. There's nothing wrong with taking risk, okay, and trying new things. Again, that King of Diamonds. So, encouragement and enjoying fruits of your labor, going after things. I would say this when you're having encouragement, right? Surround yourself, Sagittarius, with people who are going to lift you up and genuinely support you. Okay? Be with people who are like, oh man, you can do it, Saggy. Let's go, bro. You're almost there. One more round, one more lap, right? But at the same time, encourage yourself, support yourself. And again, at the end of the day, new connection, which is what we just got done reading about, right? So for this one, the reason why we're having, we're overcoming it is because of unreliability and taking risk. So know what you're getting into before you jump in, okay? Don't just blindly jump in and be like, oh yeah, this is what I want, and this is what I'm gonna do. How to get there, what's happening, how to go about it. Don't jump into the water and you don't know what's at the bottom of the water, okay? Doing things that make you happy, encourage yourself and be with people that lift you up. And all the hard work is finally paying off, okay? At the end of the day, it's going to lead into new connections, which is what your major accomplishment is going to be, is new connection, okay? So take it easy. It's going to fall in place. All right, you guys are avoiding communications, ethics, and introspection, but we are embracing juggling resources and waiting on results. Okay, and just take this. Hmm. I'm sorry, guys. I'm feeling really fucking weird. Um, but we're gonna continue doing these readings, okay? I'm sure it's just been like I'm out of it or whatever. I don't understand though. Why are you guys avoiding communication? Are you not communicating with somebody? Like, are there some people that you're not talking to because like they're just either they've hurt you, maybe you don't know how to talk to them. Maybe it's kind of like I've tried talking to them, but they're not talking to me. So, like, I get it, you're not interested or whatever. But if you're not able to speak your piece, that's a problem. Because this is just meaning that you're avoiding to understand yourself. Introspection, ethics, and communication. How do you talk to yourself? How do you talk to others? Right? Ethics, character code, your morals, and your character code. For example, my character code is that I don't like, I'm going to sound really silly when I say this. I don't care about your race or your ethnicity. I don't care about that. I don't care about your religious viewpoints. I don't care. And for the most part, as long as it's not some type of like corrupt level of government, I don't care about your political viewpoint. All I care about is you. Okay, what type of person you are. Are you who you say you are? Are you hurting children's people and animals and yourself? Because I don't fuck with people that hurt children, who hurt other people, and who hurt animals. I understand we all have like a past and we've done shitty things and we've hurt people in the making of whatever, right? I get that. I do. But my thing is that are you the same person? Are you just going to be somebody that says I'm sorry and then continue hurting other people because you can? Or are you somebody that's going to change? Or are you somebody that actually gives a fuck about other people and other things, right? Because I don't like bullies. I don't like abusive people. They're not my cup of tea. I don't want anything to do with them. You stay in your lane, I stay in mine, and there's not going to be any problems, okay? Just saying, I'm just being honest. I'm being a little bit direct, but I'm being very honest, okay? Not everybody believes that. Some people believe that you're supposed to look the way that I look and be the way that I am and believe what I believe. And if you do not believe what I believe and you do not look the way that I look, then you're going to hell. Listen, at this point, to those people, everybody's going to hell. They are going to hell because they didn't sneeze the way that you like, or maybe they look some type of way. Those people, imagine this. If the hell means that I don't have to see them, then it's really paradise in heaven. Okay? I said what I said. I said what I said. I'm not apologizing for it. However, what you believe in and how you believe in it and what you stand for is important. Okay? So be able to work on communicating, being honest with like who's communicating to you, who's giving you time, and how to go about it. If they are one subject, one thing, right? It's just all about me and you're here just to listen and what. Probably not the person you want to be around. All right. And for juggling resources. So let's get into why the communication is something that you're avoiding. Hurry. Loss and despair. So grieving is why you're not communicating. Okay, that could be tying into why we have a lot of healing going on. Shit. Moving on and getting into a better place mentally is what's going to help you with your grieving. Okay. And at the end of the day, energy and disorganization. So dysfunctional energy. You need to be able, like, I'm going to say this, Sagittarius. If you guys are grieving, grieving takes many forms, okay? Grieving means that you may have lost somebody that was near and dear to you or somebody that you cared about but had a very complex relationship with. You could be grieving at versions of yourself that have died, okay? The person that I used to be in 2023 and 2020 and 2024 is not the person that I am right now. That woman died. She died a long time ago, bro. The little fragments that I used to have of like old versions of myself, like last year, does not exist this year at all. I know we're like 5 months in, guys. I know I'm gonna sound super like dramatic, but I'm being honest. And those versions of myself that I held in so tightly, I had to grieve about it. I had to be like, okay, I can't go back to who I used to be. I no longer am that woman, right? And it took some time to like mourn and grieve about those versions of myself because I was like, did I evolve for the best or did I get worse? You know, like you ever been in a situation where you just look at yourself and you're just like, did it get better? Am I a better version of myself? Because this version is new, right? I'm new to this person that I am right now. And I'm like, this person just doesn't give a fuck. This person doesn't have that merciful, like forgiving, exclusive kind of thing anymore. It just is not there. And I'm like, okay, it's new. I get where it's coming from. We're going to have to make peace with it. It is what it is. This version is here to stay. And it's hard. It's hard to lose things that you wanted to work, relationships, people you wanted in your life that didn't work out because they're two-faced, no good, dirty, rotten, gutter sniping bitches. Yeah, I know those people too. And that's what they are. Gutter sniping bitches. I don't care if they're a dude or a lady, but they are out there, okay? Or maybe you wanted a job and you didn't get that job. Or maybe you wanted a family member to change and it didn't work out that way. Or you once, you lost somebody that was really close to you that may have given you a hard time. You loved them for their goodness, but you hated them for their bad. And they're not here anymore. And it's just kind of like a weird area, right? Talk about how you feel. Don't bottle up things inside, man. It's not healthy. If you're grieving, grieve. Also, work on your mental health. Work on how to be more like make peace with your thoughts, okay? Be able to express what's on your mind. Say what's on there so that way people who love and care about you can help you. And be able to learn how to let certain things that are holding you back go. Because again, healing for the month of May is happening. Whether you're ready for it or not, you're going to start healing. And the more that you try to avoid the healing, it's going to get a lot more heavy. Okay. Again, if you don't focus on those energies and you tend to avoid them, you will get into dysfunctional energy and it'll be really cathartic and weird and uncomfortable and confusing as fuck. Okay. So work on your mental health, learn to let things go. And it's okay to grieve, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be upset. Feel those emotions, whether you be a queen, a king, or a sexy royal in between, right? Okay, have at it. It's okay. You're all right. You got this. We are going to get into why we are embracing our support, encouragement, and advice, okay, in part three. As always, guys, please slay the day, be happy and be gay, and stay safe out there. Stay united, undivided, okay? Thank you guys so much for again 131 subscribers. Let me know in the comments below what kind of videos, like maybe I'll do like a live on YouTube and also on TikTok. If you guys have TikTok, just follow me at like Marikuma Healing or like it's on my like descriptions below these videos. So follow me on my Insta, my TikTok, my YouTube. Okay, we have a lot of videos on YouTube, like witchy reads and things of that nature, where we're reading the Everyday Psychic by the beautiful and bodacious Karen Harrison. We are on chapter 6 now, so if you guys like listening to people read and you don't mind my piss poor pronunciations, have at it. All right, stay tuned for part 3, guys. Bye.